What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Shayla and I want to go ahead and jump right into this video. This is for the activities that we've done for Gather Around Homeschool Space Unit. So you can check out my review of the unit as well as the book hauls that I did. I'm going to put those links in the description box below, or you can check in the cards or look for any one of these thumbnails right here. So I found a lot of these activities in a variety of places. One of which is the Gather Around Homeschool app, and that's available, I believe, for Apple and Android users, and then also on Pinterest. So you can follow me on Pinterest. I've mentioned this before. I've got a board for Gather Around Space Unit, and so I've got all the activities there that we've done, some that we didn't get a chance to try. I just got my computer here. I want to make sure that I'm getting you everything that I promised. So what we did was I planned the activities based on what was happening during our week. So there are some weeks where we didn't do anything at all just because we didn't have a whole bunch of extra time. And that's okay, that's just life. One of the things that I like about this curriculum is you don't have to do the activities. It definitely enhances the unit if you have activities to do, but we didn't have to do them. And so we made it work for us and what we needed. Now I'm going to go over all of our activities based on lessons. So let's start with lesson number 1, which is just an overview kind of astronomy. This was, I believe, by far the favorite, and it lasted us the entire unit. We made galaxy Play-Doh. And so I went to Hobby Lobby and I found, only because I waited so late, I went like the day before we started the unit, and I found these little like astronaut plastic pieces, as well as like a bunch of they're like mosaic, like, have you seen the glass rock things? But they're like mosaic tiles, and I got that for space rocks. And so I made galaxy Play-Doh, and while we did the lesson, the kids would play with the Play-Doh and just like have something in their hands to keep them busy. And so by far my kids' favorite. They loved it. The next thing that we did, this is for lesson 2, which is on galaxies. We made galaxy slime. Now, I'm warning you, slime is highly messy, and so we did it outside. It was warm enough for us to do it outside, and my kids loved it. However, it made a royal mess, which I was not too pleased. So if you're gonna do it, make sure that the kids are wearing clothes that you don't mind getting messed up, or are using something like a tarp or like plastic something to help protect your floors if you're inside, or if you have like a patio or whatever, to protect that, because you have to use, we don't have to, but we used food coloring to color our slime. Lesson number 3 is on the sun, and so we made human sundials. So what we did was we went outside at different times of the day onto the parking lot that's behind our house, and we drew shadows of each other, and obviously, you know, as the sun changed, they could see how their shadows changed, and so that kind of shows, you know, just the time change and how our shadows change, how the Earth's position changes, you know, as it relates to the sun and all that type of thing.
Just popping on to say hello, and I wanted to show you the what are these things called? Shadow tracing. We're learning about the sun and how the Earth rotates around the sun. So I thought it would be cool to trace our shadows. So there's Josiah, there's Eli, Nathaniel, and Abigail. So we got to do it another day. We only got a chance to do 2. But yeah, I picked the part of the parking lot that's too shady. So anyway. See you soon.
Lesson 5, we did an experiment on the water cycle. Now this week, I believe, was really busy for us because I don't have any pictures, nor do I have any video. So we did an experiment on the water cycle. I'm gonna put a link to that experiment in the description box below, as well as in lesson number 7, we did Oreo moons. And so this is pretty popular, like just showing the kids you know, the different phases of the moon by using Oreos. So you open it up, you take the cream, and you make like crescents, or you do the full moon, or you do nothing at all. And so of course, you know, eating Oreos, like what kid wouldn't love that, right? Lesson number 9, we did a comet on a stick. And so this is, it was pretty easy. It was just like aluminum foil and a stick and like a streamer. And so they had a good time like waving those around, running around the house with those, as long as like nobody's eye got poked out. Like that's the main thing. When you have 4 kids, anything is liable to happen, but they still enjoyed the activity nonetheless. Okay, so for lesson number 10, we did a tornado in a bottle. Now, obviously this is not directly related to Jupiter, but Jupiter does have a lot of tornadoes. So this is the thing where you put the water in the bottle and you swirl it around, make it look like a tornado. So that one was pretty simple. Of course, like my kids have done that before just by having fun, but it was nice to use that experiment to help teach about tornadoes. The last activity that we did was trying astronaut ice cream. So at Hobby Lobby, or I'm sure you might even be able to find it at maybe like Michael's, you can definitely order it on Amazon, is freeze-dried ice cream. So it's actually expensive. It's like $5. So I said, I'm not spending $20 on some ice cream. So I only bought 1 bar. And we split it into 4s, and the kids tried it. It was like a Neapolitan, like freeze-dried ice cream bar. And so this is for the astronaut the astronaut lesson. And so of course, anything ice cream, my kids really, really enjoyed. Go ahead, try it.
Marshmallow.
No. Good, Abigail?
Good. It tastes like marshmallow.
Now, there are a ton more activities that are listed in the Gather Round app. Or like I said, I've got a whole bunch more listed on Pinterest as well. I think that I could have probably planned a little bit better. What I ended up doing was I went to the store like right before the unit started, and I didn't go back again. What I should have done was plan it like when I do my weekly planning. And so I'm definitely going to consider that when we do our I'm doing it for my Christmas unit, but when we do our next unit come January, I will definitely be adding those shopping things to my weekly shopping list. Now, make sure you are subscribed and you hit the notification bell, because next week I'm going to be releasing a video about how I actually plan my week. So this has been huge, you guys. Time saving, way less stress, what I've been doing for the last several weeks. And so I really think that it'll help you guys too. So that's all I have for you guys today. Don't forget, hiding is overrated, and I'll see you next time.